Hello and welcome to One Replay a Day, day number 71. I'm just going to update my title here and we'll get right into the game. Today's matchup is a PvP. My opponent is Bleakly, Platinum Protoss, and we are on Deadwing. So in PvP and Deadwing, my scout path is a little bit different. Since you don't know where your opponent spawns, proxy gateways mostly are put in different locations than would be on other maps where you know where your opponent is. So my scout path in a PvP is going to be something like I scout the gray area here, I scout up here, I check back by my mineral line, back here, and then here and here. Most people wouldn't scout the mineral line probably here, and maybe not here since you don't know where the opponent spawns, but if he scouts to see if I'm in this base here, then he will know for certain that I'm in this base, since you cannot be horizontally, or you can't be horizontal to each other, it has to be vertical. But it doesn't look like he's proxy gating me, so we're all good anyway. He throws on his gateway, I've got my gateway down at a similar time, and we're both going out to scout. Like I said, I'm checking all those spaces. He doesn't, so if I had been proxy gating him, I could have had him there. But a common proxy spot on maps like this, or this map specifically, since it's the only one like this, is either right here or right here, since it would be equidistant to each base. And then I'm probably going to scout down here first. Yeah, I am. Since it would be a closer distance than across the map then. So he's probably going to get to my base long before I get to his. But we're doing very similar builds. He's mined quite a bit more gas than me, but that's the only difference right now. So I'm chrono boosting out Warp Gate. He's just coming in right now, and he's actually already thrown down Stargate. He hasn't started Warp Gate yet, so it looks like he's interested in early Oracle play, or maybe going Phoenixes, we'll see. Is my stalker going to find that probe? I highly doubt it. Nope. Alright, so his probe gets out. He didn't build a stalker or a mothership core, and I did see that he was building a Stargate. I actually have my probe up here right now. What I'm trying to do is, he goes Robo right behind too. Do I know about that Robo? I do. Alright, so yeah, one Oracle into probably Observers, and I see the Oracle come out too. Immortals. Alright, so I should have two Stalkers ready, and I should be going Phoenix, and I definitely am. So I'm going to shut down his Stargate hard, simply because it was scouted. He has no idea what I'm doing. So I'm going to throw my Phoenix out here, because this is where I would bring in the Oracle. He brings it in a different location. But it gives me, Phoenixes are faster than Oracles, so basically I'm going to get a kill this for free. And now he's going to have to chrono boost Phoenix to keep up in the Phoenix war. But I'm already ahead, although I think he just took the lead. No, he's at 1. I'm at 2. So I've got a full Phoenix up on him right now. And I expand immediately right behind, since I know he's going to have to play defensive against my Phoenix. I do think it's a mistake to leave my Stalkers out here, though. I think I should still keep him in my mineral line in case you built a double Oracle for some reason. It would have been silly, but... Alright, so I'm checking out his base. See that he's still producing another Stargate, which is most likely going to be Phoenix. He's got 2. It's going to be an even fight right here. And he doesn't have anything that shoots up, so... Although he's got a better angle than me. And now he's got one more Phoenix. Looks like I'm going to lose one. Good micro by him to pull his Phoenix back. So now he's got the Phoenix lead for a moment at least. Either of these are hurt. I'm going to lose another Phoenix. I do have my Stalkers coming out though. Now I have the Phoenix lead. It's a dance. Okay, so he's expanding, but it's way later than mine, although I'm not producing workers now, which I should be. Also, I'm oversaturated here. I can move 3 over. So I start to produce Immortals. I kill his Phoenix. Now he has just 1 Stalker and 1 Phoenix is all his anti-air at the moment. How much energy does he have in the Mothership core? Okay, so enough for 1 Photon Overcharge. I could probably pressure out a Photon Overcharge with my Phoenix right now. Scouting around with the Stalker. Looking for proxy pylons. He doesn't have any. Nope. Got myself supply capped. Alright, so work-wise I should be ahead, and I am. Not by a ton, but enough. Behind this, he's just setting up gateways. So I get the Photon Overcharge and I lose a Phoenix for it. I see that he's got 2 Phoenix, so we're even on Phoenix now. Am I going to continue producing Phoenix or just go into Robo? Looks like we'll just go into Robo. He's Chrono Capped. Okay, so he's going straight into Immortals. Or not Immortals, Colossus. Got my Phoenix on the side here. I do have a third one, good. Okay, so I do see that. So I'm going to try to leverage having these 3 Phoenix. Just picking off a probe here and there is going to be a big deal. He's got an Observer just starting to come across. Have I built an Observer yet? I do not have an Observer. I feel like that's a mistake too. I could have had tabs on him this entire time. Now he's got one coming across. My 3rd Phoenix is coming in. I have been much better about producing workers than he has. I'm up by 7 now. He's still Chrono Capped on his Nexus here. This is a big deal. He should be chroning out workers. Now he's losing a few. I'm up to a 10 lead now. So I get 2 forges, but I haven't started upgrades yet. That should probably be what I'm investing in. Also, I need a pylon coming in right now. Can you see that? I think he can see those. Yeah. So I take a 3rd, because I know he's not moving out. He's still sitting back against these Phoenix. He's got 2 that he's not using. He doesn't have charge, but he's now producing Colossus. So he's at 1 Colossus. I'm finally getting an Observer out. Where did he put his Observer anyway? Let's see that I have a 3rd right now. Hopefully I catch this. They're going to go right past each other. Alright, so I kill his Observer. So now he doesn't know what I'm doing. He didn't even see that I have a Robo, Twilight, or Forges. He has no idea what I'm doing, other than I took a 3rd. And he still hasn't saturated his natural, so he's fairly far behind. The only thing he's got going for him is he's got 3 Colossus. They don't have range yet. Actually, he's also got a +1 already. I'm going to have 1/1 pretty shortly here. I'm moving towards Colossus, and it looks like Archons. Alright, so he's moving out. He's going to have cannons coming up in a second, but I've got time before I'm moving in my Phoenix right now. I think I just finished him on this Watchtower. Should be an Archon. I don't know why I have a probe with it either. Alright, so I've started Colossus production. I've got probes trapped too. I built my buildings incorrectly, so my probes ended up getting trapped. Alright, so I know he's there. We got a single Colossus. He doesn't have range. Maybe close either way. I don't want to pick up one of these Immortals after this Phoenix after this Colossus dies. Grab the Immortal so he uses them. He's not going to kill that time. I hold. How many gateways does he have behind this? Oh, he's up to 6. I'm still at 3, and I'm on 3 bases, which is a mistake. I need more gateways. If I had had more gateways, that would have been an easier hold, because I'm floating money right now. I mean, he's hurting for money because his saturation is awful. But now I've got Colossus with range. I know, they don't quite have range yet, but they will soon. Can he even get range? It's a mistake by him. If he had had range, he probably would have won that fight. One less Colossus in range, I think, still would have won. But I'm adding on more gateways now. I'm getting 2-2. A little siding Voiders. Work-wise, I should be miles ahead, and I am. I'm 30 workers up, so I better not lose this game. I'm still producing Voiders also. Colossus, am I considering Storm? I think I might be considering Storm. Is this Observer? Does he have an Observer right now? He doesn't. He never built more than one Observer. Honestly, I should have 2 also. I should have 1 with my army. Just in case of DTs. Especially since I don't think I've scouted him for a while. No, I haven't. He could be moving towards DTs and I would have no idea. So I'm taking him 4th. I'm just staying in base ahead of him. What am I chronoing right now? Something. That one's getting close to chrono cap. This one is chrono cap, so I should be chronoing something right now, and I'm not. Probably upgrades or Colossus production, one or the other. Probably both, actually. Gateways, I'm probably producing, I'm adding on cannons and Fleet Beacon. Looks like I'm getting ready to go Tempest. Getting a good proxy island location. Yeah, stick one to the side over here too, so I'll have a place to warp in. Armor Supply should be crushing him, and I am.
Anubis moved to Turk's Urban Lounge.
Alright, so I've started Tempest production now. It's going to be good against his Archons and his Colossus. Am I getting upgrades with it too? I am. Okay, so I'm getting air upgrades. So what's going to go down is I'm going to max out and come across with a few Tempest, wreck his Colossus and his Archons, and then just roll over his army. So I won't have enough of the Zealots. I like hiding the probe on the side here too. Alright, so I see exactly what his army comp is, which is Archons, Colossus, a few Zealots, and a Void Ray. A single Void Ray. 2 Voiders.
Anubis entered channel.
I've got a considerably better army. I've got more production of Stargates too, so I'm ready to go through that. Should start +2. I believe you want +2. It's +2 and I think 3 Tempest to 1 Shatter Colossus, something like that. Maybe it's 4 or 5, it doesn't really matter. I've got a vastly superior army right now. I'm just waiting. I actually kill off my Phoenix there because I want to build something. A mothership. Alright, so I start building a mothership. I've got 4 Tempests. They're going to have +1. Looks like he has decided to move out though, and I don't think I'm going to have time to wait for my mothership to finish. I need 1 more upgrade for the 4 Tempests to 1 shot. That was a pretty easy game to win after winning this battle, although it was close. Him fighting into the Photon Overcharge, not having Colossus range, basically let me win it, just barely. And then from there I was so far ahead because he didn't have enough workers. The Phoenix harass was pretty good. My expansion timings were good. I'd say that's probably when I did the best, as I kept expanding, and I did good about adding late game production of Stargates. and a few robos even. I was getting really ready to ramp up again. My upgrades were pretty good. I got to 3-3 and I was getting a shield upgrade. Basically because I had the money for it. My gate count was pretty bad, especially when that first battle went on. If I had had more gates, I would have been in a much better position to hold this a lot easier. I don't mind laying Colossus like that, especially even without range, as long as I get Archons and have a decent number of Immortals to support it. And I had at least a decent number of Immortals at the start of that fight, but I didn't have enough Archons because simply I didn't have enough gateways to produce them. Even just having like 3 more gateways would have been a huge deal. It probably would have been another 2 Archons and a few Zealots, which could have turned the tide of that battle to be a lot more in my favor. But overall, we get the win, so GG. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.